good morning. Yeah, it's still morning. Got a few more minutes of morning. What's going on? I thought what I would do today before I get up and going for real, for real. The weather is beautiful, overcast, smooth, probably, I don't know, 80 degrees right now, and it's feeling so nice. I'm going to be able to get a lot of work done this week. So I woke up early and I started immediately working on stuff that I need to accomplish. How you doing, Flew Away? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Cool Breeze. I ain't even got my glasses. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Cool Breeze in the house. Um, I'm only doing this because so many people keep asking me about this container. Hey, Patient Saint, Talisha, Lux Throws. Can y'all see me okay? Matter of fact, give me a thumbs up if you can see me, because this is important now. Give me a thumbs up if you can see me. Hey, the Maxine Show. Hey, Barbara. Give me 2 thumbs up if you can see me and hear me. Give me 3 thumbs up if you can see me and hear me clear. Because my Wi-Fi is way over there. Let me see. Try to loosen this goose up a little bit. That's a little bit. That's better. Y'all. So I'm good. I'm clear. Good. Good. Let's clear this camera off a little bit too. Okay. Okay, we doing good. Crystal clear. Thank you, Barbara. Well, what I want to do is I'm gonna try to take you inside here and see if we still get a signal. Okay. The reason I'm here today is because so many people been saying, Led, where'd you get the container? Why did you get the container? Why didn't you set it on blocks? It's so many questions and so many comments on that video that was like, they hit home that I wanted to talk about it. And I was supposed to do this like last week or something, but let's talk about it. All right. If you have questions about a storage container, not this storage container, but any storage container, let me know. How you doing, Soulless? Let me see. Who else we got? Trish Graham. How you doing, Trish? Sean Manuel. Uh, A Faria. How you doing? Doug. How you doing? I don't know. Jordan. Carol Brooks. Tracy. FNM. How you doing? Okay. I'm going to say this, and I meant what I said. In the title, I'm sorry, y'all. In the title, I said cheaper than U-Haul. I'm going to get right into it. This phlegm has got me. I was cutting the grass yesterday for the pigs, and I wasn't wearing no mask or no cover up, and all that. My allergies is killing me. Okay, so right off the bat, the title is It's Cheaper Than U-Haul. It's a couple of plays on this, right? If y'all got some questions, hit me with them, okay? Because I'm just going to be giving information, and really, it's up to you if you want to, get some information off of it or not. So, uh, pneumonia ain't a pneumonia ain't a disease. Okay. Afaria says, I said your name right? Okay. Clean with Sable says, thank you. I'm moving across country and this may help. Can it be filled and shipped? It can be filled, but shipped, I'ma say, that depends on your pocket. I'm sure somebody will ship it for you, but it's gonna cost you. Okay? Okay. So if woo, trying to get me Started this early in the morning. So if you guys really are interested in shipping containers, I say go for it, because I'm going to show you the results of this container, okay? I'm going to show you the results of why this is a blessing to me. There is a reason everybody kept saying lead set it on blocks, lead set it on blocks. I get it. Oh, it's going to sink into the ground when you put a whole bunch of weight in it. Listen, I don't care. When you move it, it's going, listen, I'll pay it when the time comes. Everybody don't know what happened. So it was hard for me to explain like the whole thing. And it was like 10 people saying the same thing. You should have set it on blocks. And I'm not going to explain it to 10 different people in 10 different comments, because they have no idea what I'm doing. And I get it. I would have done the same thing. Like, hey, man, you should have set that on blocks. I get it. But see, this is the thing that people got to understand. Sometimes when you get a come up deal, you need to play on that. Okay? You need to play on that. And I made a rapport with the guy that runs this operation. And so he's already been back once, okay, after this delivery. So we cool now. This dude is gonna help me tear this haunted house down. He gonna help me build this, dig this pond and everything. So my tractor is gonna do a lot of it, but he got real equipment, okay? I'm not worried about this, family. My biggest concern was, number one, let's get something straight. Let's get something straight. This ain't my backyard, okay? This ain't my backyard. I'm not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? It's sitting off in a corner of the woods on 1 acre. I'm not tripping on if it starts sinking into the ground, which it probably will if I don't put it on blocks. But again, people don't know what was going on. Let me show you something. I don't want to move the camera. Let me know if you can't hear me no more, okay? See that hole way back there? Let me show you. Let me zoom. See that hole way back there? It's like a tree right here. See this big tree? That goes back another 20, 30 yards, okay? Maybe 20 yards. The reason, no, I'm sorry, about 10 yards. The reason why is because I'm having this put all the way back in this hole, in these woods. See how I cut this out? Why did I have it set here? Even in the video, I said that's perfect because I edited out the conversation that me and the gentleman had. But this is how this is going to go. How you doing, Shawanda? If you're trying to get some kind, if you got somebody that you know that has a piece of land that don't mind you, okay, Serenity Acre says, your help can come where it's least expected. Living witness. I don't know what that meant. Will Burnett, how you doing, K-Mac? Will Burnett says, I get it. The real play is what you're getting from the one deal is opening other deals. You know what, Will Burnett? Not just that. That's what I keep talking about. Social media is so fake because the guy was here for 2 hours. When he delivered this, he was here for 2 hours. It took him literally all of 5 minutes to drop this here and maybe another 5 minutes to take off all of the tie straps, and he could have been gone in the other 2 minutes that I had to sign my paperwork. How you doing, Nikki? So it didn't take time. Why was he here 2 hours? because we was talking, we was, you know, networking. I got things he want and need, and he got things I want and need. So we are collaborating. And right there, when you find somebody like that and you rule, if you off on rural land, you off grid or whatever, you can't be making friends with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can't be telling all your secrets. This is like my bat cave. You know what I'm saying? When Batman built his bat cave, he didn't have everybody fixing his bat cave up for him. You know, it was just what's his name? I forget his name. He had one dude fixing his bat cave, and probably killed him when he was done. But you get what I'm saying? So this right here, I don't want too many people back here. I don't want too many people back on my land doing anything. If I got one, not Alfred, the other dude, Shawshank Redemption. I don't know why I always forget his name. I should be shaming myself. Shawshank Redemption. Hello, Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman on The Dark Knight. Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman was his one that made all his suits and everything. You know, he was the engineer. So that's that. My point is this. Uh, when you're talking about the guy that you're going to work to help, you do the work and the pond and the building. You want to learn, Terry. I'm not sure what you're saying, Serenity. Uh, how you doing, Stan? Let me see. Farm said, Farms Take says, that's true, Led. Found out the hard way. Now we don't let people know our plans. Don't. You can't let everybody back there. You can't. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing, and there's nothing in here that's, you know, if it's stolen or something, I'm going to be worried about, because that ain't what this is about. But just letting anybody own your land, period, that's a no-no. So here you go. I'm gonna take y'all in here, but first, before we go in here, I want, hey, Karen and Thomas, how y'all doing? Before you go in, and you know what? You ain't gotta be on no piece of land for that. You could be at your house. You can't let everybody in your house. Do you understand? You don't let everybody in your house. I don't care what they selling, what they giving you for free. You know, I'm having my bathroom done at my house, right? I'm having my bathroom remodeled. Me and my son-in-law gonna remodel the upstairs bathroom. When the delivery dude came, it was two dudes. I said, "Hey man, you could just set that right here on the porch." Huh? You want us to? It's about to rain. I know. Set or put it in front of the garage. You don't want it in the garage because it has started sprinkling. And it's wood and everything. Just set that right there in front of the garage. Okay, you know, because we'll help you get in the house. No, you set that in front of the garage or in front of the porch. I don't care what they delivering. The delivery guy is, listen to this, the delivery guy is the least paid guy. He hungry. And if you walk in your house and see generators and you got cash laying on the table, you got a couple of gun cabinets, gun safes around, he taking note of that. And I'm gonna tell you a story real quick of a report I seen. This been a little while ago. There was a delivery driver that delivered to these people's houses. I don't know what he delivered. I don't remember that part of the story. He delivered to these people's houses. The people were well-to-do. The man had gun safes all over the place. They had nice jewelry and they had nice stuff around the house and everything else. Clearly, they looked like they had a little, you know, financial blessing. So the dude that delivered, just say their refrigerator, He goes back to work to the warehouse and say, man, I delivered to a house today, man. They gave me like a $200 tip. Man, dude had guns all on the wall, and he had a couple choppers, man, that was worth a couple grand. Man, he had jewelry. His wife had on a big ass diamond ring. Man, I went to a house today, man. They had Ferraris in the damn driveway, everything. Next thing you know, the people that he's sitting at the lunch table um, talking to about this, the dude that delivered it didn't do, he wasn't no criminal. He was just impressed with what he just saw where he was delivered. The two dudes that he was talking to, though, was criminals. And they said, oh, yeah, for real? You know, where their house at? Oh, man, I was over on the east side and such Main Street. Oh, for real, huh? What the house look like? Yeah, big old white house, blah, blah, blah. Here, long story short was this. The two criminals heard the story, so they tried to remember the address and tried to remember the description of the house, right? So they about to pull a jack move. They go do a B&E, break in these people's house, and unalive, I hate saying that, unalive the husband and the wife inside this house. And they was looking around the house trying to find all these jewels and guns and all this stuff that the delivery dude was telling them about, the other delivery dude. They didn't find too much of anything in this house. So what they do is they leave, and now it's a crime scene, right? The police end up showing up, blah, 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 blah. Come to find out, the information that the driver gave them was right, but they picked the wrong house. The people that ended up getting unalived, they ain't have nothing to do with the story. The people that they were actually after lived across the street. That was the house with the Ferrari and the big a horseshoe driveway and jewels and diamond chandeliers and stuff. Don't let people in your house, man. Because this dude that you're helping may not be the criminal, but the people that he tell about how impressed he was may be the criminals. So these two dudes, needless to say, went to prison, you know, for murder. And they killed some innocent people. And frankly, good, because they was going to go kill them anyway. They was going to go kill the people with the finances anyway. So long story short, you don't let everybody in your house. Every time I get a delivery from the house, hey, set that on the ground. Set that in front of the garage. Put this over here. I don't have people wheeling stuff inside my house. Me and my wife will get it, my son will get it, and it ain't that I got a whole bunch of nothing, because I don't. It's just I don't want you in here casing the joint thinking I got something when I don't. I get that enough on YouTube. People on YouTube think I got money. They see that weird AI generated, look how much Lead Farmer 73 makes. That's fake as hell. I wish I did. I wish I did. So let's get back into what we was talking about. I just wanted to tell you, if you're looking for storage and you got somewhere to put it, get you a container. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I want y'all to do something real quick. Some of y'all on lunch break, so I ain't gonna take y'all too long. Get this. Somebody go Google and come back and tell me how much is it a U-Haul or Lock It Up or one of these storage facilities for a 10 by 10 storage enclosed facility? Somebody tell me that. Somebody go Google real quick. How much is it for a U-Haul or Lock It Up or whatever kind of you store it, whatever business name it is. Go Google how much it costs to rent a 10 by 10 storage unit. Somebody do that for me right now. Everybody can do it. My t-shirt is all twisted. Okay. Dominique said, I currently pay $200 a month. Kelly McFarland, $200 a month. Patient Saint, $250 a month. How you doing? Oh, Hyper Ghost Stunts, what's going on, my brother? Good to see you, man. Iceberg says 180 where I live for a 10 by 10. Okay, 198 a month. So we're all going to agree on an average $200 a month for a 10 by 10. Okay, across the United States, we're going to give it an average of $200 per month for a 10 by 10. So $200 times uh $200 times 12 months is $2,400. I want y'all to do this math for me. Do this math for me. $200, multiply that by 12 months of a year that you need your stuff stored. That's $2,400. $2,400. Okay. Now, that's for a 10 by 10 storage unit. All right. You got $2,400 coming out of your annual budget just to store some stuff, right? Just to store some stuff. So here, get the, oh, what was that? Oh, you seen the Rolly hyper growth stunts? Yeah, I just bought this not too long ago, man. I can't do the smart watches, man. So I went old school. So um so you got $2,400 coming out of your yearly budget. Okay? So dig this. That's only for a 10 by 10. When you go see how big a 10 by 10 storage unit is, you like, that's not enough space to store all this stuff I need to store. Okay, now I want you to double that. If you double that and you get another 10 by 10 storage unit, two 10 by 10 storage units at one of the places you haul, lock it up, you store it, whatever it's called. For two of those, it's going to be an annual, what did I say, 2,400, $4,800, basically 5 grand after taxes, $5,000 out of your annual budget if you have two 10 by 10 storage units. And believe it or not, depending on what you do with your storage unit, a lot of people have run businesses, so they need to store all of the supplies that they sell. They need to store all of the things that goes in their shop. This can be your little miniature warehouse. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. If you're in a place that you're allowed to have one of these on your land or in your yard, whatever, if you run a business and you need to store all of your equipment, say you run a party business where a catering business, catering. Say you run a catering business and you got all this stuff for your catering, but you can't just keep bringing this all home and putting it in your kitchen and putting it up. No, you need to store all your catering equipment somewhere. If say you're a DJ and you throw parties or whatever, you can't keep all of this stuff in one place. Now I'm just picking a couple of careers, okay? I know y'all know way more. I'm just picking two off the top of my head. That when you go handle something, you gotta, oh my God, camping, okay? If you throw camping trips like me, I don't have space for my camping equipment anymore. That was the other reason for this. So your tools when I'm trying to fix this cabin. So let's back this all up. That's 5,000 basically, okay, $5,000 annually out of your budget just storing stuff. Now let's talk about one other thing. Let's talk about one other thing about that storage unit. How many people own a storage unit? Raise your hand. How many people, because I need you to feel this, okay? How many people own a storage unit? Raise your hand. Oh, I don't know more. I did for 3 years. I owned a storage unit for 3 years solid, and I just closed it out in January. Okay, JP Love owns one, Patient Saint, Delois, Chris, Sean does it all, Carol Brooks. How many people own that storage unit? Make it make sense. Okay, if you own a storage unit, the reason I'm asking, make it make sense that I had two, just got rid of one. The reason I'm asking y'all this, or seeing who has a storage unit so you can feel me. J1 has one, and I'm gonna tell you why. Jazz says I've been had one since 2003. Okay, listen to this. So y'all know those prices don't stay the same. The prices on your storage unit will never ever go down. Is it just me, or do the price on your storage unit seem to go up every 60 days or so? 60 to 90 days. Every year I had that storage unit, the price went up. And I'm going to tell you how this went. I had some important things in the storage unit. When I purchased this storage unit, Golden Child said, yes, the storage keep getting ridiculous. Yep, RLM says they go up routinely. Yes, Carol Brooks. Yes, Sam Whittle. Yet true. Um, Dominique says ours started off at 160. Okay. And you must have just purchased yours. I had a 10 by 10 unit. And I had some important things in it. And I'm gonna tell you this. When I first purchased that unit, it was $86. $86 a month 3 years ago. Just say 3.5 years ago, it was $86. When I when I closed out my account at that storage facility in January, it was 200. It had went up to $210. I called them right back and said, cause I get the text when my bill about to be paid, right? I said, don't charge me that. Don't charge me another damn nickel. And I said, now I've been in an argument with these people before. And before I told them I wanted to close it out last January because it went up so high when it went past 150. I'm like, man, no. I'd rather put this stuff out in my front yard and let the rain catch it before. Y'all must be crazy. They took it back down to $95 because they were like, oh, we sorry, my bad. Okay. And then I just let it roll because they going to keep on testing you. Every time you see a new payment come through, it's going to go up about $20, $30, $40. And then if you don't call them, it's going to be that from there on. Call them immediately and say, y'all full of bullshit. How the hell this is happening and why? Oh, sorry, Mr. Led. It's inflation, the economy. No, you ain't gonna do that to me, bruh. Y'all ain't paying for anything. This is a box. This is a box outdoors. I'm not even paying for the indoor storage with the weather control, the climate control. Hey, yo, nah. Oh, but inflation. If y'all can show me where the inflation is happening for y'all, because my storage unit ain't got no lights, it ain't got no ventilation, it ain't got no fans, rather, it ain't got none of that. If you can show me where the inflation for your company is coming from for outside storage unit, I'll pay it. Well, we can't disclose that kind of. I just said you can't disclose it because there's nothing to see. You can't sit here and tell me inflation is getting y'all. If y'all prices, you sit here and I can count right now down the road that I got. There's 50 units right here. So you telling me if everybody is paying $100 for each unit and it's 50 units, you trying to tell me inflation is hurting y'all business? Man, shut up, man. Y'all ain't got to run no lights. You ain't got to run no air conditioning. You ain't got to run no heat. You ain't got to run nothing. All you got is a box. And you pay a dude to come out there and broom sweep that driveway. Bullshit. You got one dude operating the entire facility, the entire storage place, one dude per shift. So you basically got two shifts worth of people. You only hiring two people to do everything because there's nothing here to do. It's cameras everywhere doing everything. Miss me with that bullshit, man. So when I came at him, he made the price go back down, right? Oh well, we could do $95. That's cool, man. Till I think of something else. I let that go for about the next 30, 60 days. It went up again. I was in such a tight spot, I couldn't do nothing else. And here's the worst part. All around my city, the prices went up, so I couldn't compare it to nobody else. The prices for storage units went up all the way across the board. Here's another thing. And a couple people in my storage unit, well, in the place I was storing my stuff, they stuff got stolen. How do you how do you steal how do you steal out of a storage unit that got one of them lobster claw locks on it? I think I still got it around here somewhere. No, it's in my trailer. You can't cut them. You can't break them. And if you about to spend that much time trying to cut that lock off, right? You need to take your expertise to the bank instead of coming in here trying to steal a old baseball card. You dig what I'm saying? So, and then nobody heard anything. So these places is getting robbed. You mean to tell me you paying all of that money for a storage facility at U-Haul or something, and it's potential to get robbed, and it's the inside job, yo. Ain't nobody just snooping around storage facilities and hacking and taking what's them torches, damn welding torches to locks. You know what that look like? You wheeling in gas propane tanks to go torch off damn locks? Ain't nobody doing that, man. Not to go hope you find something inside of a storage facility. The only people they break into at a storage unit facility is people they watching you on the camera and they know what you got. If you got some high price equipment going in your storage unit, they see you bringing in solar power generators and they see you bringing in all of this kind of stuff that's worth a lot of money, or say it's some studio equipment, it's some band equipment, you got a band or you DJ, and when they see all that stuff, they're like, inside job. They ain't torching these doggone locks, them lobster locks off. You know what they do? They go in and they take the key and they unlock your damn lock first, rob you for everything that you got, and then take a torch somewhere else and cut that lock and leave it on the floor and make it look like somebody came in did a damn what's that I forget the name where they was driving the Mini Coopers. Is you crazy? Going in 60 seconds. Is you crazy? Ain't nobody coming here to no storage facility doing that, man. So my point is this. You're paying $5,000 annually. That's when you first start. Your price is going to keep going up. The Italian job. Thank you for that, y'all. Thank you. The Italian job. Who doing the Italian job on storage units? Nobody. So, yo, check it. Say you paying $5,000 a year and the price keep going up. So you going to end up, in 3 years, I went from $86 to $210 in 3 years, right? Think about that. So these prices, especially now, the prices is gonna keep going up. You wanna know why they're gonna keep going up? Because people is getting put out their houses, and these people, the storage unit people know, okay? The storage unit people know. People losing their jobs, they getting put out their house, they really ain't got nowhere to go. Some people is living in them damn storage units. Have you seen that online? People are living in the storage units. Like the climate control storage units. Go look and check and you will see yourself. They know that people is getting put out their houses in this horrifying economy, right? They know that people got houses full of bullshit that they don't know what to do with or can't get rid of. They know your first step when you in a pinch is get a storage unit, like everybody does. Okay, so you don't want to lose all the stuff. You know, you got your grandmama ashes on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to, nobody just throw your grandmama ashes away in the urn and stuff like that. You got all this precious stuff that means a lot to you over the years. You know, you got family heirlooms. You want that kept. Okay, so check it. If you took that power into your own hands, if you had somewhere to put something like this, $5,000 a year. $5,000 a year will get you two 10 by 10 storage units. This costed $1,300. And the guy gave me a discount because when I seen it for the first time, I didn't go hand pick it. When I seen it for the first time, I wasn't happy. I'm going to show you why I wasn't happy. Because this side look a little bruised and battered. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man. Nah, I don't know about this one. When I went on the inside, I was like, man, I'm not feeling this for my money. Okay? $1,300 may not be a lot to you, but when you in a pinch and you trying to survive out here, man, I need every cent to count. So, when he brought me this, he said, listen, I tell you what, I'll let you get it for 800. Because we know this was, you know, not our prettiest one on the lot. Deal. Deal. He said, I can go get you another one. It'll cost you like an extra $50 to, and I was ready to pay that extra $50 because this one I wasn't feeling it at first, right? He gave me a discount on this. So my point is this, family. That's why everybody was tripping. I'm like, y'all don't know the story. Y'all don't know the backstory. So my thing is this. Let's just mark it up to the real price. Now, I want to hit you with this real good. This is a shipping container that they used a lot. That's why it's so beat up, right? It been across the ocean, been around the world, and okay? I didn't have nothing else to talk about with this. So I gave them $400, and I told them I'd give them another $4 next month, and it'll be bought and paid for. I didn't have it like that. I had other stuff to do. So here's the deal. Let's just say you get a one-way container. When you looking for containers, if you get a one-way means it's either brand new, like nothing has ever been in it, or it just came across the ocean one time and that's it. So there's no dents, no dings. It's fresh paint. It might not be no logos on it. Those the ones you see that like tan. I want you to use your head. Those one ways cost about anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500. A two-way 8 by 20 is about $2,000. $2,000 to $2,400 for a crispy, clean, brand new one. Okay? So the price for a one-way 8 by 40 foot is only $1,800. Did you hear what I said? $1,800. Just say $2,000. Just say, no, I'm tripping. I gave you the price for the beat up one. For a 40 footer, this is a 20 footer. For a 40 footer, 8 by 40, I'm trying to remember. I think it was like $2,800 Because for some reason, people don't like the 40 footers, and I understand why too. I'd rather have two 20 footers so I can make, and that's the plan I'm gonna make, so I can bring my lawnmowers and stuff under here. I'm gonna put a roof across it. You understand? So you could have more space than you know what to do with purchasing one brand new 8 by 40 than you would have to pay in 1 year before the prices went crazy. So for $2,800, let me see, they have a 40 footer brand new for $2,800. Exactly. That's it. I was trying to remember the prices. Think about that. And then it belongs to you forever. The price will never go up because it's yours. Now, thank you for that, Miss, what's your name? Miss Gray. Where do you get them? You can find them if you have a shipyard. Yes, that's with delivery, Bigelow. That's with delivery. Yes. So here you go. That's with delivery. Now, if you want crazy stuff being done, they're gonna charge you extra for delivery. Okay. Now, here's the other thing. You can go to a shipping yard and get them. If you got a way to get them yourself, if you have that kind of equipment where you can go pick it up yourself, I think these shipping containers. This one guy told me, I don't know if it's true, but you can go to the shipyard and pick up one of these containers for like $400, $400 or $500. So when these companies that hold these used ones like this, they basically making a good profit, which is smart, which is so damn smart. Shit, I might get into that myself. Get me a truck and haul these to people. If you only paying anywhere from $400 to $500 for a shipping container, and then you go off and sell it for $1,500, you just made $1,000. Let's say $200 is your overhead. You bring it home. Come on, man, you can't beat that. Right, and you can sell it at a good price later. Now, thank you for that, Amber. Let me talk about this. Get this. You can sell it again. That's true. But you can turn this into anything. You could turn this into an apartment. If you could turn it into a cabin. Now, if you do this right, it don't seem to be that hard. I've been looking at it. It don't seem to be that hard. So I know y'all been in here wondering like, okay, Led, yada, yada, yada. When you gonna take us in so we can see what's popping? We in 45 minutes. I'm gonna take you in for the next 15 minutes. Hopefully we can keep a signal and I can show you what's popping, all right? I got so much more to tell y'all, but we'll do a part 2 on this. So y'all know how to open a shipping container, I think, with these 2 latches here. Look at it. I was able to clean up all outside my cabin, all up under the carport. And now I got space to move around and get stuff done. Hey, Miss Shirley OG. So I'm gonna take y'all in here. I hope that my signal don't cut out on me. Hold on. Can y'all see that good? If you got some off-grid property, man, this is the only way to go. And everybody kept talking about some cut vents in it. It got vents in it already. That's why I was like, okay, thank you. Come on, pup. She couldn't wait to come in here. So I got a few things in here, but I'm gonna show y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me and see me. I'm gonna take you all the way into the back. Give me a thumbs up if you can see me. Give me 2 thumbs up if you can see me and hear me. Because I want to show y'all something. Give me a thumbs up if you can see me. Give me 2 thumbs up. Y'all can see me and hear me? We getting a signal? Give Give me a thumbs up if you see me. Give me 2 thumbs up if you see me and hear me. And 3 if you can. Okay. Okay. Crystal clear. Good. So this is it. I got it in the middle, like right in the middle. So between the camera and me is 10 feet. Thank you everybody for that confirmation. So I'm going to show y'all in the next 15 minutes how I'm about to transform it. I'm going to just show you right here, like what it looked like, right? Tons of space. You know good and well you ain't going to get this from no storage unit, right? Now you can turn this into a cabin if you want to. You could turn this into anything you want to. And the outside don't gotta look like that. If you buy a one-way or a new one, you can make that thing look good. I've seen people have them and you don't even know that they containers. So I'm gonna show you, y'all probably looking at all my junk here. All of this is the junk I use every day, my tools and everything. I'm not gonna leave that there because I have this. I brought some shelving units from my house. See, now this is where you start to maximize your space. So this storage container, the storage container is already winning for me. It's waterproof and it's been raining every day. Waterproof. This is the best part though. The best part is if you add shelves, I got these shelves from Costco about two or 3 years ago. And I got so many that this is actually taking up too much space in my garage. So I took these shelves down, took down 3. That was just basically extra. And I said, I'm gonna put them in here. And what I plan to do is put these shelving units up here and then run them all the way down this wall here. So stuff like my chainsaws, my tools and everything else, I'm gonna bring my toolbox in here. So everything can be organized and I don't have to go searching for it. And it's gonna maximize the floor space. Because if everything is sitting on the floor, it's gonna take up all the space. Just FYI, all of this stuff right here is gonna be stored vertically. So none of this space is gonna even be used. So if these shelves are 3 feet deep by 4 feet wide, and I think it's like 4 or 5 shelves high. So this how tall the shelf is. They taller than me. Okay, so that top one, just say they 6 feet tall, right? So right there, you got storage units and organized, because when you get a storage unit at the storage place, all your stuff go on the floor. So it takes up all the space. So you start throwing stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff, and you hate to go to the storage unit because you hate to clean it up and go looking for something in there, right? I hate going to the storage unit because now you got to go rifling through all that stuff looking for something in particular that you done piled up on top of other stuff, right? So then you can't bring stuff like this in there, right? So with this, man, you can bring your own shelving and maximize your space and get way more stuff in this shipping container, just like your storage unit. You get more stuff. The reason why you buy so many storage units, number one, we all got a lot of stuff. Number two is all you doing is filling up floor space and piling junk on top of it. The reason why you don't want to get rid of your storage unit is because you don't want to go have to move all that stuff because ain't nothing organized. You know you're going to be digging through stuff. You're going to be looking at stuff and finding stuff like I should have thrown that away 3 years ago. If it's organized and up on a shelf, you can look for and remove or take whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want, right? So this is how I got my garage set up. So I'm going to go ahead and put one together the best way I know how real quick. If y'all got any questions, just let me know. I'm here. Hey, Missy Hawk, how you doing? So that's really going to be a nice organized space for all your items you want protected. And Missy, you know better than anybody. Yes. Say I have storage unit lined with shelves so that I don't have space wasted. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and try. I'm gonna try to put these together because it's a little tricky. All right. Uh, I'm gonna just do this so y'all can kind of see me. I gotta make sure they the right side up. Okay, that's no, yep. That's right. This is right. Put this over here. So if y'all got any questions, just let me know. I go over here, and I'm here. So this is. I should have measured this first. I should have measured this, but it don't matter. Have you considered a pegboard to hang your tools, etc.? Not yet. Not yet. That's a good idea though. They sell a 53-foot high cube for sale. Okay. I gotta remember how this goes. Okay. So I'm gonna do the bottom first. I gotta remember how this is done too. I mean, I know how they done. I just can't remember how I did this all by myself. Did that. I know I used the wall. Okay. I remember. Do you remember the time? Okay. Fell in love. Do you remember the time? All right. Those sweet memories will always be dear to me. And girl, no matter what they say, boy, that mic, boy, don't get me started. Whenever remember my baby. Do you remember, girl, on the phone, you and me? It's easy to set them up. It's kind of weird to do it by yourself. On the phone. I'ma set up just the bottom so y'all can see. All I'm gonna do is attach this to these over here. Do you remember we first met, girl? Oh, why? My baby. Do you remember? All in my mind, girl. Okay. I think I'm remembering now what I did. On the phone, you and me. This is how I kept it together. Get that top frame so it can stop wobbling. Yeah, you're gonna get your little puppy tail chopped off. Told you out the way. Okay. On the phone, you and me. Okay. We got that. We all right. Okay. We all right. We doing all right. It's starting to come to me, y'all. All of these it's just slots, lock and load. Got that. Let me do a side. Keep it together. That's done. Now I do a bottom. Oh, let me do one more over at this side over here. All in my mind, girl, yeah. The funny thing is when this is all put together, it look flimsy, but this holds, I think it was 2,000 pounds or something like that. On the phone, yeah. I'm almost done. I got 2 more to do. That's it. One more. Make sure they all pointing up to hold the shelf. All right. That's it. Now all I gotta do now is literally put the base in. Drop this floor, let me show you. That's it. Drop the floor in, move it to wherever you want it to be, and now you can start putting your other shelves wherever you want them to be. So like, for instance, well, this ain't about shelving. Paint the wall, rust resistant. I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to make this fancy, and I'm not trying to make it last forever, because I plan on getting a one-way, a brand new one. I'll probably sell this one, or let one of my kids use it for storage. You know, that's the other thing we forget about. You could be you could be renting out storage. You could run your own storage facility. If you got land, y'all don't mess around, got me started. If you got land and you buy a bunch of these storage containers, you could be renting these out, making a killing, because all you gotta do is undercut the big boys. Okay, they charging $200, you charge $150. $150 a month. And these storage containers will be off somewhere on your land, you know. You put cameras around, no overhead, no, you know what I'm saying? You got to go in there and maintain, no maintenance, nothing you got to do except for maintain the access to them and maintain, that's it. Y'all don't mess around and see, this is why I be talking so much. I give myself ideas. Shoot. Look at that. If you got 2 containers and you rent each one of these out, but really, if you think about it, if they charging $200 for a 10 by 10, so that's $400 for 2 10 by 10s. If you come in and charge $350, you know, 2 of these containers will bring you in every month $700, and it's all overhead until you pay off your investment. That'll be $750 a month per person. So say you got 10 of these, that'll be bringing you in $7,500 a month with no overhead. I mean, of course, after you pay for your startup fee. Hell, that damn near is your startup fee. You know, man, don't get me started, man. And people, y'all keep talking about something you can't make no money owning no land. Is that you never own nothing. You can make money with something that you call you don't own. The only thing you can make money with owning an apartment is selling dope out of it. And you going to prison for that. Or you up in your, let me stop that because that's not true. Because you could be cutting hair and doing hair and nails in your apartment. That ain't legal though. Boom. Just like that. I gotta move some of this stuff because this is gonna go in this corner. I gotta do this now before it's fully assembled. It'll be too heavy. Boom. You see it? Now I'm wondering if I can get that other one in. Oh, that came. Okay. Y'all see it? Now I may have to just run them down the side because now it's looking like that ain't gonna fit. And then we're gonna finish this video off. Let me try something real quick. Ain't gonna fit. See that? This is the long one. It ain't gonna fit by about 4 inches, 3 or 4 inches, because of these indentations. It'll fit in this, but it won't fit coming out that extra 3 inches. So let me just show you. I'm gonna go on the indent. No, it wouldn't fit there either. Okay, no big deal. I'm just gonna have to run them down this whole wall. That's no big deal. No big deal at all. So right now, I'm not gonna bother doing that because I don't want to put too much together. I don't want to put too much together. Oh, jump. Okay, I forgot about this. See, this used to be in the shed, in the cabin. Let me see. Oh, jump. Can't tell me nothing. All right, do I have any questions, y'all? Do I have any questions? Well, now you can see the shelf better way back there. I'm gonna turn them to the side and run them all the way down this wall then. That means if that's 4 feet and this is 8 feet long, I'll probably be able to get that ain't right. That ain't right. 20 feet long. I'll be able to get about 5 of them in here. 4 to 5 max. Shoot, I could leave that there and run them all the way down this. Yeah. Let me see. That's right, Miss Pivot and Adjust. You see me rocking my doggone bug bracelet that who gave me this? Somebody gave me this at the post office years ago, and I'm just now using it, and they really work. I didn't know they work like this. They really work. Any questions? Storage. You could be making money by purchasing these and putting them on your land and renting out storage facilities. If you got a plot of land, Sheila said, yes, I have a question, but it's not about storage container. What is it about, Sheila? Because I was trying to stay on topic, but I'll see what you got. Okay? Pup, no questions? Puppy, Peach, what is you doing? Come on, I ain't doing no more shells. Sheila says, have I replaced a battery in my goat power? Goat power? What now? What? Replaced a battery, Goat Power Plus. What do you mean by have I replaced the battery? Do they allow those units in the city? Yes, it depends on what your city is and what your rules and laws are. But yeah, I've seen them back in Colombia where I live. We just trying to figure out how we gonna do this storage business, man. Right? If you got 10 of these, let's say, let's just say you start out with two. Two of them, you talking about 3 grand. Say, I saw a guy that framed the glass door inside the container. Yeah, I seen that too. I seen that. Did you need a permit for the container? That depends on wherever you are. If you need a permit, go make sure you get a permit, and you need a permit for where you going. Where you get it. I'm sorry, because I meant to tell you that. What's your name? Rolona. You can go on down to the shipyard and get them if you know how to. If you can transport them yourself. But you can go on Facebook Market. You can go on Craigslist. They're everywhere. Your battery stopped working right after I bought that Go Power Plus Little. How long ago has that been, Sheila? Now, here's the other thing. I need y'all to understand something. You know the prices are going up on the storage units, the storage facilities, right? The prices are going up at the storage facilities because they know people are losing their houses. They're losing their houses and they're losing their livelihood, and they need somewhere to store all their stuff. So I need you to understand something else too. The prices on these storage containers is going up. I remember seeing these all the time for anywhere for like $600, right? $500 to $600. Anybody remember seeing that years ago, before 2020? Man, you could get one of these $400-$500, but everybody's like, I don't want that in my yard. I don't want that on my land. Remember that? You can get one of these shipping containers for about $400 or $500. You say you in Colombia too? Okay. Well, look on Facebook Market. It's tons of them. It's tons of places. I just paid over $4,000 renting a storage for 2 years. Crazy. See? These containers now, when you see them for $2,000 and $1,500, you like, what? They used to be. The price on these has tripled because they are also knowing how much it costs you to rent storage facilities. Johnny says, don't forget you can also get them at the auction. You right, Johnny, at the auction too. But here's the problem with the auction. The auction is just it's just like getting them from the shipping yard. If you get them from the auction, you also got to know where you getting. Like, how are you going to transport them? When you get them from the auction, that does not include shipping. That does not include shipping. So I'm just letting you know. You might get one and you got it for $200, but if everybody in there sitting around waiting for whoever about to buy this container, the shipping is gonna cost you. I think shipping one of these is $300. It's $300 and it's something per mile. I can't remember. Trish says before 2020, yes, I paid $3,600 first, a used 40 foot in 2023. Okay, okay. They will also use living spaces. Yes. So y'all just be careful. I'm just giving y'all a little heads up on how this go, and a few things you could do with it, make you a little extra money. So all I'm about to do now is go ahead and finish setting up these shelves. And next time I do a video, I'll show you what they're gonna look like. Um, okay. So a lot of people is let me see. Say just a suggestion. Anti-tip in the shelves. Yeah, that's a good idea. Cause this is not on perfectly level ground, and I didn't want it on perfectly level ground. I took my tractor and graded this back a little bit. And if I go way over there by the chicken coop and look over here, you can see how it grades down. Cause I didn't want water sitting on this flat roof. I wanted dirt on me. I wanted the water to run off. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Mama says, are considering to bury one in the ground as a bunker. No, absolutely not. Please don't do that. Please. You said am. You said are. You saying am I considering to bury one in the ground as a bunker, or are you saying you are considering? I don't understand what you're saying, Mama, but please don't do that if that's your plan. Don't do that. These are not waterproof. They're not water sealed like that. Okay? Don't do that. And why would you? Don't do that, please. What? Okay. I'm going to take that back. I'm going to take that back because so many people come at me with so much crazy stuff. That'd be my first defense away from craziness. But I see a point. I see where you might have a good point. If I was going to listen now, say don't bury them. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She might have a point. She might have a good point. You know what? I'm just thinking of this because I'm trying to get off my negative train and think positive. So my positive brain is on. No, it won't collapse. You ain't got to bury it like 50 feet under the ground. But listen to this. You know what it could be? It could be one hell of a storm shelter. Yeah, Johnny. This will be one hell of a tornado shelter. And if you say you bury it probably 2 feet underground or something. You're not 2 feet underground, but it's 2 feet of soil on top, maybe 1 foot. It don't matter. And you cut a hole in the top and put some stairs, or leave this part open so you can come down these concrete steps and open a door and get in when a tornado is coming. I I don't see why that wouldn't work. Now, if we talking about a bomb shelter or like a bunker for like apocalypse type stuff, see that's where my head went. That's a no. But a tornado shelter? Hell yeah. You want to hear something else that now my brain is churning? Y'all got me churning. Get this. What if, look at this. What if before you have your cabin put on your land, you have one of these buried down under. So this is 8 feet. So this will go down in the ground 8 feet. So if tornado coming, you got a latch in your cabin or in your mobile home, whatever, and then go down in it into your safety shelter. Say yes, it will collapse. I'm not saying that you need to bury this that deep underground. I'm just saying to get off of the surface where the tornado is at. I would bury one and see y'all got my head spinning, my brain spinning now. My gears is churning. Bury this 8 feet underground. And shoo, heck yeah. And then have my cabin put on top of it. Heck yeah. So you got a basement. Look, this was, oh my God, y'all is in a live stream today. So, oh my God, y'all watching how my brain work live on TV. Get this. Not only will it become a tornado shelter, but it'll be where you can put all your canned goods and all your supplies and everything will already be stored, your extra food and everything, your survival gear and everything. So if something did happen, you could still, it ain't even got to be a tornado. You could still run down in there and have all of your stuff in here set up so you can be down here for a minute. It ain't got to be apocalyptic, but it could be, hey, some marauders. It could be something more simple, something more digestible. You understand what I'm saying? Realistic. And you could just store all of your extra food, oh my goodness. Y'all killing me. Because once you surround these walls in the ground, it becomes temperature controlled. So the only thing you will probably have to worry about is moisture control. Because if it's buried underground, you would have to weld these doors shut and make you a latch. Because I know water could probably get inside. Water could get inside of these. So I would weld these doors shut, cut a hatch in the top, and then, yeah. But, yeah, like a root cellar. Yeah. Who said that? Johnny, yeah. Like a root cellar. Like a basement. That's right. Ananias. That's right. Like a basement in a house in the north. Yes. Where your temperature would be like temperature control. And you shoot, man, my brains is churning. When you get a good deer, you could dry meat in there because the temperature gonna always stay at a steady temperature. No matter how hot it is up here, where we are, 8 feet down, that temperature gonna stay a constant. And the reason I tell you, hey T-Wo, how you doing, my sister? The reason why that I know for a fact that temperature gonna stay at a certain temperature and never fluctuate is because my well is 16 feet deep, but that water is ice cold. It was 103 degrees out here last week, and I pumped me some water out my well, and that water was ice cold. I didn't have to put no ice in it. It was so cold. So if you was to bury this 8 feet deep, you would probably have to weld these doors or reinforce these doors for moisture. But moisture is going to build up on the inside anyway because it's sealed in. So you would have to get something to combat moisture. But for the most part, heck yeah, man. You got me ready to start all over on everything now. So yeah, man. Let me see. I'm on land and was a contractor. You need internal support. That's true. That's true. That's true. I would say you would need internal support going this way, but not up and down because it's not going to be anything on the top. It's not going to be anything on that top. I'm not talking about putting no load bearing weight on the top at all. I mean, it would help, but I'm not talking about putting any weight bearing on the top at all. See a trap door under a rug. JP Love say both ways. I figure if you're gonna do it this way, you're right. You might as well do it the long way too. But put a post in the middle, two supporting posts up the middle. I could see that. If you're gonna be doing all that, you would need support for a basement anyway. What's up, Nathaniel? Manny Adams, there's a couple people on YouTube showing you how you can do it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be doing all that, I totally understand. And remember, I'm just brainstorming. When I get an idea and it hit hard, man, my brain is everywhere. So I'm not saying nobody wrong. I'm just throwing stuff out there. It would be a safe room too. Yeah, that's what I meant when I was reading my journal, when I was talking about like for marauder, somebody show up on your land, you could go up under the rug, oxygen pipe needed. Yeah, fresh air, I'm sure. Yeah. But you know what? You could funnel that in right through the cabin with yeah. Nobody would ever know if it's coming up, going through the cabin wall, and it's coming out the roof of the cabin. People would, when you first see that, you wouldn't think that that's a fresh air exchange. You would think that that's just like a soil stack, you know what I'm saying, to get rid of the methane. So nobody would be the wiser. You could even have a fan hooked to it and nobody will be the wiser if that soil stack is coming up, going through the wall, coming out the roof of your cabin, and they got a fan in it, pulling fresh air, and another one on the other end, bringing fresh air in. Nobody will be the wiser. They wouldn't be like, what is this pipe coming out of the middle of the ground, in the middle of nowhere for? Nobody would know. Nobody would even know. So, safe room, definitely. The only way somebody gonna know is if they lift that rug up. If they lift up that rug and be like, somebody down here, then you got a problem. So I'm just throwing stuff around, but the prices of these is going up too. I'm not gonna pretend that this is 100% dead giveaway. The prices of these is going up too. So if you do got some land and you do need some storage and you sitting here paying $2,000, $5,000 a year on storage facilities, this may be in your best interest. If you're a landowner, okay, I'm gonna tell you one right now. If you're a landowner and you got a lot of tools that you're clearing your land, and you got shovels, you got rakes, you got power tools, wrenches, and all, you need somewhere to put that stuff. Because I've been stepping over that stuff in my cabin for a year with no space to move. And you want to hear something else? That's one of the reasons Lady Leia don't like coming out here, because it's nowhere to move. She can't. She's a lady. She's a woman, and y'all women, y'all need y'all space, and y'all also need to y'all got other stuff y'all got going on, right? So I'm gonna show y'all real quick, if y'all down, where I've gotten to so far. And I can't wait for it to see this. Y'all down? Y'all want to go see the cabin real quick and we'll call it a day after that? We almost at 90 minutes. I'm not gonna make you walk, pup, because I know you only this tall. And that grass is tall. Y'all down? Come on. So I'm just gonna show y'all real quick. Get you a container. Man, it's been a lifesaver for me. It's been a lifesaver. I can't wait to finish cleaning all of this stuff up here. I done moved so much of this stuff already. So I can't wait to get it all in that cabin, out of the weather. And Shake is about to have these babies. Ooh, she about to have these babies. She pissed off too, because I won't let her go hang out with the rest of the gang. She just got to be mad. Okay. I know this look crazy, but I've already started clearing off my porch. I got my Blackstone griddle out here, my grill. All of this is about to get thrown away and or put in the storage. Man, these vines ain't no joke. Okay, y'all ready for this? This is the new cabin. All that clutter that I had right here in the doorway, all that's gone. Come on, pup. Come on. Now I can start concentrating on everything that needs to be where it needs to be. Look, she always do her little dance because now she got space. We can play. She wouldn't play with her toys. This is where I've been sitting. This was the eatery, dining room table. All of this stuff is getting taken out of here today. But you see, I can keep it clean now. Like when I first got it. Plenty of space to move around. I even rearranged my bathroom to make it more space. All of this, see these two tubs? These two tubs is full of stuff that I need in here. That's going in the shed. All of this space that I needed. Wait, let me wipe this camera off. I needed all of this space to function. And all of it was stuff on the floor from here all over there. From here all over there. And it was hard to function. I had stuff here, there. Y'all seen it before. But now that I was able to move all that stuff up out of here, you know, I got space to actually live. So now it's like, you know, a normal little cabin where when I come here, I can sit here and relax, go out here and do some work, make me something to eat, cook, chill, watch TV. She can be playing with her ball, get warm, get cool, whatever I need to do. You know? Hell, I even place my shoes neatly in this mamma jamma. So we'll finish this off here. And I'm not going to have y'all face that way. I have y'all here. So we'll finish this up. Any questions whatsoever? Any questions? Plus it's off grid with water and food. Absolutely. I got plenty of food, you know, forever water. I got a well. Thank you for that, Wazari. Let me see. Ananias said, hey, you saw a fig? Yep, I've been eating them. Actually, those are giant black mission figs. I really have been giving them to my pig because she's pregnant. Would you ever consider adding a pond to your land? Yes. I'm not gonna go into that, but yes. You what's your name? Unmark? Unmask? You must be a new subscriber. I welcome you to the Greenhouse Lounge, but I know you got to be a new subscriber. I mean, a very new subscriber. Because if you've been watching for the last at least 2 months, that's the whole goal here. is to have a pond, and the things I've taken, the actions that have taken place in the last 2 months about the pond fund, um, me buying a tractor so I can start working on the pond. All of this for the last 2 months been about the pond. So Gwen said, and bees. Yeah, I got bees. They're not out here anymore, but I am going to bring some out here. Uh, yeah, I was doing a whole pond fund. Everybody donated to the pond fund. That helped me buy the tractor. That helped me, get everything ready going for the tractor. So now I can start digging that. And now the pond fund is like, if somebody has a machinery like this guy that I met with the container, he got the real heavy equipment. And he said he'll help me for little or nothing. And get this, he said he would destroy my haunted house. He'll knock it down. He won't haul it away. I said, I just want it knocked down, please. He will knock it down for $1,200 a day. He said I could have it done in about 2 to 3 days. He said, if you could come up with that, I have no problem coming knocking down that haunted house. And see, I can haul it away piece by piece myself. And then when I get the money, rent, lease a dumpster and just put as much in that dumpster as I can, and just keep doing that until it's all gone. I just need to do stuff piece by piece because I'm not balling like that. But for him to say $1,200 a day, what is that? That's $3,600. For about $3,600, I can have that haunted house gone and have all my land cleared out. And that carport up front is coming back here. And I'm going to make that a workshop. Led, what brand of water filter do you have or recommend? I have a Berkey. I'm working on it, plant lady. I'm working on it. I still got a lot of work. Hell, this cabinet behind me ain't even got no top on it, but there's reasons for that. Because I don't like, this countertop was warped and I don't like it at all. So I didn't buy no more. I'm gonna go and make my own damn countertop. Let me see. Hey, Led chat, how you doing, Eileen? I have a question. How much did that container cost? Oh, Eileen, you just came into the chat. It depends on where you go to get your container. It depends on what company. All of that depends. So how much I paid may not affect you. Okay, I don't want to lie to you and tell you a price and you go online and it's something completely different. I got a whole come up price on that. Okay, yeah. I paid a little over $800 for it, but you're not going to pay that. I promise you. If you go back and listen to the first of the video, you'll understand what I paid, what the average prices is, and everything. Okay, because I don't want to steer you wrong. You go in there and say, my friend paid $800. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, y'all. So that's it. We've been here an hour and a half. I hope y'all learned something. I'm about to go back out here and get back to work. I want to say thank you, everybody, for coming. And so far, so good. Do you still? Everybody, thank you for coming. All right. Everybody, enjoy yourself. Oh, yeah. Late last night, I heard a tree fall in the woods. Either that or I got a Sasquatch. So she started barking and scared the hell out of me. A tree fell way off deep in my woods back here. I know what it sounds like. So I'm going to have to go and send a drone and see what happened. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Led Farmer 73. It's led at lunchtime. Everybody have a wonderful day, okay? See you soon.